gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome aboard the Amphibious Vehicle. My name is Peyton, and I'll be your tour guide for the next 8.5-mile journey, half on land and half on water. Now, if you guys do have any questions for me right up the duck, you'll notice these hand-carved granite statues. These granite statues once sat atop the Chicago Board of Trade building until 1932, when it was redecorated by a stick of dynamite. They were then brought back here by Miss Helen Robb to decorate her home, Dawn Manor. Now we'll be talking about Miss Helen Robb later on in today's story, so just keep that in the back of your mind. 42 in Pontiac, Michigan for World War II. She's 8 feet 2 inches wide, 9 feet tall, 32 feet long, and weighs a slim and slender 7.5 tons. Now this thing can go 5 to 6 knots on water and up to 40 miles per hour on land. If you guys do happen to fall out on today's tour, just make sure you grab that person next to you, because I don't stop for just one. Do happen to see any wildlife on today's tour, just make sure to point out for me so we can all stop and get a good look.
You passed the squirrel.
There's just some wildlife on our left there. A little baby stop sign. Folks, you're now about to enter the very dangerous S-turns. So if you guys could do me a favor, reach into your seat and grab those red safety belts.
Safety belts.
See the ferns? That's right. Tropical.
We have now just entered Ferndale. Now, Ferndale is home to a wide variety of ferns, including the red fern, the blue fern, the green fern, a pink fern, a pink fern, a pink fern, a lobster fern, the stripe fern, polka dot fern, the Phineason fern. And that rare patch out to our left, the invisible fern. But you guys may also notice a slight drop of temperature down here. That is for two reasons. One, the trees above you act as a canopy, blocking out any sunlight. And the rocks on either side of you take in a lot of moisture, making this place like a natural air conditioner. Ferndale is actually 10 to 15 degrees cooler than any place in Wisconsin Dells. And there you have it, folks. The Pacific Ocean. A lot smaller in person.
Oh, there's people on my own side.
Alright, now I have just disengaged my wheels. So if you guys look off either side of the dock, you will see them slowly sinking to the bottom. But just like that, we're now afloat the Wisconsin River. The Wisconsin River is actually one of the hardest working rivers in the world. And over the 430-mile stretch, there are 27 hydroelectric dams, including one right here in Wisconsin Dells. Coming up on our first rock formation of the day. It's called Pulpits Rock. It's that mushroom-shaped rock up on the left shoreline there. Now there is a story that goes behind Pulpits Rock, and it goes like this. There was once a traveling preacher that could travel the United States, preaching to a lot of different people. And one weekend he stopped right here in the Wisconsin Dells area and sat on top of that rock and preached to all the Native Americans who sat on their canoes in the Wisconsin River. Then one day, all the Native Americans started to fall asleep on him. So he decided to spice things up a bit. So he went into town and bought a baby grand piano to play for them. And that night, a huge thunderstorm rolled through the area. A bolt of lightning came down and struck the rock, cutting it completely in half. And a big boom of thunder actually shook that baby grand piano right off the other side of the rock, where it still lays there today, with its right leg laying on the rock, and the keys facing the heavens.